Hello, good afternoon, and welcome. This is not going to be a flight sim video, as you can see by the title. I've been asked by the Aussie Flight Simmer if hi Shane, if I could do a quick I don't call it a tutorial, but the tutorial on how I make my overlays for my flight sim videos. So rather than try and send a detailed email slash response, I thought I'd just make a video of it. Some people, you guys could maybe learn from it if you wanted to. So let me just switch over to my desktop, he says. Now, I've got my screens crossed over today, just because I have. So bear with me if you feel like I'm not talking to you, because the way the screens are. But anyway, so if I move over to desktop, and oh look, I'm not even in the screen. My webcam fell off my computer while I've been off. So I'm so glad we can edit. Right, so you can see this. This is Premiere Elements 14. Believe it or not, that's what I use for all my graphic editing. It's set up to be a 1080 screen size, and we've got an image up the top. We've got some text and some imaging down the bottom. Now, all of this over here on this side is layers. This is my entire layer thing. So when it comes to making one of these things, I literally, it's a transparent image to start with. So the reason why the black there is literally so I can see what's on the screen. And I use this as a temporary layer just while I'm doing the editing. So this tends to stay as it is. Just trying to, I tend to run down it. So we've got the from and the to, and actually I'm about to do one now. So I'm going to go from, I don't know what I just did there. From EICK to EGX. It is still a Ryanair flight, and it's the 1769, the return I'm about to do in a 737-800. Now, I see what I did. No window and layers. There it is. So essentially, all I need to do is show and hide them as I go along. I created it by hand. So if I wanted to throw another layer in here, I literally just put a text box in, drag and drop, make it bigger, make it smaller, change the color if I wanted to, and then if I didn't want it to appear on the next one, I could just hang on, select it. I could just hide it, and if I didn't want it, it would be there. So when it comes to let's say changing the aircraft type, rather than keep typing it in, I will just hide this one and then show the 747. And if I switch from prepared to explain, it literally is as simple as that. So I can, there's the live. I tend to leave the airlines as they are. I tend not to add more and more, because as I found with my thumbnail one, which kind of works in a similar fashion, where I've got all of the little elements set up as layers, I just end up with tons and tons and tons and tons of stuff in there. So just try and keep it as simple as I can, really, just for ease of use. So yep, there you go, from Cork to East Midlands, Ryanair 1769, and it's not 747, it's a 737-800. Apart from the fact I'm just clicking all the wrong buttons. There it is. And that's pretty much it. The layers at the top are there. And that's it. So all that's left to do after that is, once I'm happy with it and it's how I want it, I lose the background so I can't see it, and then I just file, save as. So I save it as a PNG. It goes in there. And then after that, we come back to desktop. So this is now, oh, look at that, that's awesome. Just do that. That's not much better. This is my Ob Studio. This is what I use for my recording of everything. So then when I go to, where's the prepared? There. You've got the overlay layer. So now just change that to the right one. So EICK, there it is. So, and there you go, it's done. And then once we load P3D up, it will just be over the top. The stuff you see at the top, that comes from Active Air Source. That's my virtual flight union. And I'm also going to start doing some testing soon with Project Fly. I'm interested to see how that works. I might use that for my personal collection of logging, and not necessarily use it to start with as an overlay. We shall see. So I hope that helps. I hope that gives you an idea as to how I create my overlays. If you've got any questions, drop me a line. Don't forget to share and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Apart from that, my name's Liam, and you've been watching the Flymanx Flight Sim videos. One guy flogging his way around the world, one flight at a time. Thank you and goodbye.